that figured out why this thing is on the slow side. Alright, so I gotta install mufflers on this thing to keep me from burning my legs and also keep it nice and quiet for the streets. So I'm gonna cut these up and make some pie cuts, hopefully make it look nice.
So what I'm doing here is installing a kickstand. Now it's really annoying having to prop this thing up against a tree all the time, so this should be a pretty nice addition.
And get this thing converted to a dual sport. Now this is the cheapest way of doing it. Instead of stepping down to a smaller 17-inch rim, you just use the stock ones, 21 and then 19. So yeah, I'm waiting for the other tire. I'm going to go ahead and pull these wheels off, and hopefully my local tire shop can get them on for me, because these are I heard a lot of people have trouble with these tires. They're very stiff. So it's very hard to shove a tube in there. You can see the tire is pretty badly dry rotten, and I gotta go ahead and fix that. So I'll probably shove that in my hydraulic press and try to bend it out. Perfect. That is way better than what it was. Alright, so we got our new tires mounted. These are Shinko 705 dual sport tires, and I think they are going to handle a lot better. Right now the engine just spins this knobby tire, so these will be a lot more consistent. Huge thanks to the sponsor of today's video, Squarespace, for helping me make this possible. Now, what is Squarespace? Squarespace is an all-in-one website designer that has award-winning templates, and it doesn't take much to design a smooth and professional-looking website. And with 24/7 customer support, you can always count on them if you have any issues. So one of my favorite things with Squarespace is it doesn't matter what your whole plans are, whether it's just creating an online store or a portfolio, Squarespace has got you covered. They even offer advanced analytics so you can track down each and every one of your traffic sources and sales to help you improve your website. And one of my favorite things about Squarespace is email marketing. It's a great way to keep your clientele updated and push new products. So if you're interested, use the code VasilyBuilds to save 10% off your first website or domain purchase. That'll be the first link in the description. Huge thanks to Squarespace for sponsoring this video, but let's go ahead and get back to the build.
Sensational.
Alright, so I don't know how well you guys heard that, but going over that hill, you can definitely hear the clutch is slipping. When the engine just sees more load, it wants to slip the clutch. This is a stock Banshee engine. I mean, it has pipes and porting. Also has a heavy duty clutch, so it shouldn't be slipping, but I think the reason why it is because it's in a street bike and I'm going speeds of 90 to 100 miles an hour with all that wind resistance. So yeah, it doesn't really like it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mod my clutch cover to accept a lockup clutch. Having a lockup clutch could also mean we would be able to run cheap clutches. The clutches would last longer and we could step down to OEM springs that are softer so you're not getting a workout with your hand in stop and go traffic. So basically I think the lockup is a great solution. So I gotta take the cover off, and what I gotta do is cut along the seam. Now you're supposed to machine it to about right here though. So I'll make that cut and then I'll make another cut. With aluminum, I can weld up gaps really easily so it doesn't have to be perfect. Alright, so we got the new clutch cover welded up nicely. I tested it, make sure nothing hits. It's all good. Yeah, when you do this, if you do this, just make sure you check clearances a bunch of times. Alright, so we got the lockup clutch installed on the Grom. If you guys don't remember the last video where I tested this thing out, I hit 99 miles per hour. I let off because I was too scared. It didn't have a steering stabilizer. Well, now I have a steering stabilizer, so I guess we're going to push it, see if it can break that 100 mile per hour mark, and see how the clutch feels after the new lockup install. So yeah, I guess let's get to it. .1 miles per hour. At these speeds, I do feel like the engine is struggling a little bit, but that's where my boys at BP, they're gonna send me a stroker kit for this thing so we can push the limits even more. But yeah guys, this Grom is just so fun, dude. I wouldn't trade this thing for any other bike. Maybe a Turbo Hayabusa. Alright, that's gonna be a wrap for this video. Let me know what you think about me working on multiple builds in one video. Some of y'all might find it too much, so let me know that in the comments. If y'all want me to just keep it to one build per video, let me know. Or if you like these types of videos where I just kind of fix everything and just have fun. So guys, I know there hasn't really been any kind of original from the ground up builds, and it's really hard to do that when you don't have a shop. But also I'm trying to make YouTube kind of a more enjoyable, fun hobby rather than annoying chore. I hope that kind of explains it, but don't worry, there was going to be some crazy content coming soon. So yeah, stay tuned, but I have to catch you in the next one. Peace out. Alright, so I think I figured out why this thing is on the slow side. So yeah, basically my subscriber drew a line right there, and after the pass, I observed that the line did not disappear. So it turns out that I was wrong, and instead of the gearing being too low, the gearing is actually too high. It's so high that this clutch can't even close up. It can't even shift up. So to confirm if this is true, I'm gonna install a 52 rear sprocket up from the 38 and then take this thing to the drag strip and see if it feels faster. I'm hoping it does. If it feels faster, then we're gonna have to ultimately go to a 60 or a 72 rear sprocket.